Practicing happiness. To me, happiness simply means the easing of suffering. If pain and sorrow within us have not yet been transformed, then true happiness cannot arise. Many people continue to chase happiness externally, but genuine happiness always begins within oneself. In today's world, people often believe that happiness comes from having wealth, power, or high social status. But if we look deeply, we will see that many who are rich or famous still suffer greatly. Some even take their own lives. In the time of the Buddha, he and his monastic community lived very simply. Each person owned just 3 robes and a begging bowl, and yet they experienced profound happiness. That's because they possessed something truly precious: inner freedom. According to the Buddha's teaching, the foundation of happiness is freedom. Not political freedom, but the freedom of the heart. The freedom from anger, pride, jealousy, despair, and delusion. These mental formations are like poisons. As long as our minds are dominated by such toxins, happiness cannot truly be present. To be free from these afflictions, we need to practice. Whether we are Buddhist, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, or Jewish, sincere practice is essential. Not even the Buddha, Jesus, God, or Muhammad can remove our anger or sorrow for us. Only through mindfulness, insight, and daily practice can we begin to transform these energies. And when we transform our own suffering, we will naturally have the capacity to help others transform theirs. Transforming the situation. Sometimes in a family, a father and son may stop speaking to each other due to unresolved anger. Both suffer deeply and wish to heal, but neither knows how. In such moments, what we truly need is a spiritual practice that can be applied in daily life. Something real and effective that helps transform suffering. When we're caught in anger, we feel as if we're burning in a small personal hell. At those times, we should reach out to friends who have spiritual practice, who can help guide us. We can learn from them how to take care of emotions like anger, jealousy, and despair, so that we may transform the current situation with understanding and peace. Listening with compassion to relieve suffering. When someone speaks with harsh, angry words, it does not mean they are unkind. It may mean they are suffering deeply. Their pain spills out in bitter, cutting language that can cause discomfort and drive others away. But if we want to truly understand and help, we must learn the practice of compassionate listening and loving speech. There is a bodhisattva known for her boundless capacity to listen with compassion, Avalokiteshvara, the bodhisattva of great compassion. If we can cultivate even a part of her listening ability, we can guide others who come to us in pain, helping them to restore communication and understanding. Listening with compassion can bring immediate relief to someone who is suffering. Yet even with good intentions, we may not listen deeply unless we have trained ourselves to do so. If we can sit in stillness and truly listen for just 1 hour, with our whole being, ears, eyes, body, and heart, we may ease much of their suffering. We listen not to judge, not to criticize, but simply to offer space for the other person to speak and feel understood. They may be our parent, our child, our spouse, or our friend. When we listen deeply, without interruption, with presence and kindness, transformation becomes possible. While listening, we must maintain our compassionate intention and stay grounded in mindful breathing. We remind ourselves, I am here to help this person suffer less. This is the essence of deep spiritual practice. When we listen this way, suffering can begin to dissolve, not only in the one who speaks, but also in our own hearts.